In our previous video, I have introduced you with the Spark Meeting, which is part of our cloud server solution for live streaming. And for some customers, they do not prefer to use the cloud server to do the transmission of the video. They would prefer an on-premises solution. So in that case, we would recommend you to purchase our UV series product. With UV series product, it will not only fulfill your needs with the cloud server needs, a plug-and-go experience. It will also support to connect with our physical server, the UV 2000 series server, like this one. And with the physical server, first, you will be able to do the local deployment, and second, you will get other functions supported only with physical server. Also, you will get actual SDI out interfaces and many other interfaces, so that you will be able to have a fuller control and use it in a more complicated live streaming or video transmission scenarios. Okay, to finish the local deployment or finish the physical server deployment, there will be three products needed. First, the terminal itself, the UV series terminal, and second, a UV 2000 series server. And third is a PC. With the PC, you will be able to install a software provided by Univiso to control our server. And based on the actual network condition, you can choose to use the fixed public IP for the server itself, or to use the DNAT function from the router to provide the network to the server. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to connect the terminal, how to use the WinApp software on our PC to control the server. The first option is manual, which means you can connect with our UV 2000 series server. And second option is Spark Cloud. You will be able to connect with the Univiso Spark Cloud to achieve the cloud server function. And if you choose manual, it will let you input the server IP and also the DNS and port. The port is normally 5000. And after you have filled in the server IP, you can click the submit. You can see it shows success. And later it will tell you to authorize on your WinApp software. Okay, now you can see it shows not authorized. And you will need to authorize this terminal on your WinApp software. Now we can see that there is one device waiting for us to be authorized on the left side. And now we click authorize. And there you will be able to add this device into your WinApp. To have a preview, you can click the Start Live, the green icon. After clicking the Start Live and give it a name, you will be able to preview from the camera. And here is what you can see through the camera. Apart from the view, if you actually have multiple devices, multiple terminals added into one server, you will be able to have them listed on the left side of the screen here. And to have a detailed management of this terminal, you can click the settings icon and have the folder control of this terminal to add the name, adjust the latency, and adjust all the other details, or insert a logo into the current scene, and to control the output of the terminal from the server. And here is where you can do the pull or post the stream to other platforms using the URL. We call it the aggregation stream within the system. Here I will make another video showing how to do that. And we have the device push. When you have an unstable network and just want to use one of the network, you can use the device push rather than the aggregation stream. Because I'm just using Wi-Fi, so the network is not very stable. Sometimes we might lose the preview, but once the network's back, it will be back. And next, I'm going to show you the system. So first, this is the basic settings. You will be able to see the server's configuration, server's information, and if you want to update your server or the terminals, you can also do it in this page. And next is network. As we have mentioned earlier, there will be different network conditions, and there might be some adjustments you need to do in the network configuration part. And then it's advanced features, for example, the IFB intercom, video return, and genlock. It will be adjusted within the advanced feature settings. Later, I will show you how to use the IFB configuration to use the intercom and also the other functions. Okay, now let's go back to advanced. I'm going to show you how to use the IFB function to set up groups for the interconnection. See, first we can choose the terminals we can set into one group. I have added 2 of them, and you have to make sure that you have named it. For example, you have 4 devices and 2 will be in one group. Let's set these 2 devices into group 1. And now these 2 devices are in one group. And if I click this join, I want to have a communication with these 2 devices. See, now it's a success. It means I have joined the communication with these 2 devices. Now let's check the device. You can see there will be a little phone icon on the left side of the screen. You can see now it's turned green since you are now in the intercom, in the communication with the WinApp. And that is the IFB configuration to set the groups. And next I'm going to show you the video return, how to use this function. So first, to start, we have to enable this function for sure. After we have enabled this function, we will need to choose the basic configurations, and after that, we will need to set up a video source. For example, first we click this add, set up a name, and choose the video source we are going to use for return. The video we're going to return to other devices. I have already set one of them, and we can use that one for example. Okay, now we can choose which device we're going to share to using this video source. Okay, now let's go to the device we're going to receive the video return and enable it. We will be able to see this video from our main screen, from the touch screen. And this is the video source where we gain this video return from. And that's the video return function. Besides the IFB configuration and video return, we can see there is a frame sync configuration. We can call it genlock, especially under multi-camera scenarios in one room. We will need to make sure that the video and audio from all cameras will be in the same timing and they will be synced. And we can use this function and let the server to do this step, ensure that when we switch the camera, the video and audio in different cameras will maintain the same pace. And besides from the basic functions, we have others which I will explain in future videos. First, today I'm going to show you the major functions. And these are the preview we can see. Now I'm going to show you how to do the push or pull stream from WinApp to other platforms. First, we can use pull stream. We will take OBS for an example. Open OBS. The basic step is the same as bug series in our previous video. First, we will need to create a scene in OBS. And after that, we have to add a source under this scene. It will be media. And when we create it, please make sure that we can create a new one. And it's not local file since we are going to pull it using the URL. And next, it's going to let us input the URL, which will be provided on the settings program page. copy it, go back to the page in OBS, paste it, and click OK. And now we can see the scene from our WinApp, also from the camera in OBS, which means we have posted the stream successfully. And to decide which platform, we can make it in the settings, like about which platform we're going to push or post the stream to, or do the further production. And that's post stream. And next I'm going to show you the post stream. We can take YouTube, for example. Still, it's in the settings. And in the settings, we can choose the aggregation stream. Then there we will be able to choose to post the stream. You can use URL and let the system to decide if it's RTMP or other protocols. Or you can choose the specific protocol directly, for example, RTMP for most platforms we're going to use. And next, we will need to import the server host, which will be provided by the platform you're going to post the stream to. We can use YouTube, for example, which will be, because the ATMP, this basic information, because the RTMP information has already been provided. So we don't have to add that part. We just need the middle part, which is the server's host. And next is the path. We always see the keywords. It's live to. This part will be put into the path part since it's not part of the server host. And copy the key behind it. And the 1935 is the port we're going to use to post the stream through the router, since we are using the private IP and we're using the public IP of the router, which I will explain in another video about how to do that. And now you can see we have pushed the stream successfully. Since the icon has turned green, we can go back to YouTube and check it. Now we can see the video from YouTube. Now we can see the video in YouTube from our camera and also from WinApp, which means we have pushed the stream successfully. And here we will be able to go live with this display, with this scene, with this video. And this is how we push the stream to other platforms. And in the upcoming videos, I'm going to show you more functions of WinApp and how you configure the network within WinApp. Thank you for watching.